when you are faced with an aquifer, you want to channel down as far as possible and then carve out a 3 by 3 area into the aquifer, which is a minimum requirement for the type of controlled cave-in we are about to do here. Yeah, I'm kind of messing up some of my designations, but whatever. So the lower level is almost complete. We only need to do the upper ones now. We do want to get rid of this, but yeah, they'll probably channel it out. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this because otherwise they cannot stand somewhere without falling in constantly. So you want to keep a block of 3 by 3 that spans at least 2 sea levels. That's needed because otherwise when it falls in it will simply disappear. You also kind of want to increase this area from 5 by 5 to somewhat bigger, because once the block of ground dirt, whatever you call it, falls in, it will simply splash, and otherwise it will remain at a water level of 2, which will not evaporate. So if you just dig out something like this, I don't care, you can also increase the size to 7 by 7, but I'm going to use this as farming area later. So once the block falls down, the water will evaporate, otherwise it will simply remain stationary. And also, when the block has fallen down, do not channel down directly. You can do that, but then you will have a flooded staircase with water from the splash. But you will all see soon what I mean by that. Another reason you want to keep this for the controlled cave-in is because if your miners are standing in the middle, you don't want them falling down and getting killed instantly. It would be kind of bad. So I've got 2 tiles in for remaining, and yeah, now I'll pause it for a second. You can see it's all channeled out. There's no space here, and it will simply fall down when I order this guy to dig this out. I'll get a notification of a cave-in about any second now. Yep. A section of the cavern has collapsed, blah blah blah. We'll resume, and you can see this is Splash. He fell down somehow. I don't even care. But yeah, this is the 3 by 3 area which used to be an aquifer. You do not want to dig down anywhere on the edge of the block that you just had fall down. You want to dig straight in the middle. If you use the 5 by 5 block to drop down, you'd see a 7 by 7 here, and you could dig a 3 by 3 staircase if you wanted, but now we only did 3 by 3 blocks, so you want to dig down 1 tile. I'm going to let the water evaporate first, because otherwise my staircase will flood and I'll be right back where I started, not with an aquifer, but just with a flooded staircase. Okay, welcome back. In the meanwhile, the water has somewhat evaporated to a manageable level, so I've ordered my miners to dig down, which they will hopefully do once they start, well, finished moving all the food inside. It doesn't really matter that this stone is still damp, but do remember that I only had a 3 by 3 block fall down, so I can only use the center tile to dig through the aquifer. If I were to dig on the side, the water from these tiles would simply start flowing in. Okay, here we'll be seeing if it worked or not. So, aquifer, hopefully no aquifer. There's some water in there, but not a lot. That's from the adjacent tiles. And here we go. We managed to get into hard rock, I believe. Let's see what we've struck. Obsidian. Yeah, that's fine. Usually the aquifer is located between clay or sand, so if you were to come across those again, you might encounter another aquifer, which might happen if you are in a temperate and tropical climate or bio as I am. And yeah, it might even differentiate between the upper part and the down part of the map, or the left and the right. So yeah, that's how you get past an aquifer. I hope it was somewhat clear. If not, just elaborate in the comments what I did wrong or could have done better. Thanks for watching.